Welcome to Dunnville, Ontario. And there's the dam. I think it's a weir, but I also think it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, welcome to Dunnville, Ontario. Town that started with the Welland Canal, even though it's not on the Welland Canal. In 1829, when they're constructing the Welland Canal, they discovered that the water level of the Welland River, as well as the Lake Erie itself, was too low to feed the canal. So they built a feeder canal. The company, without any permits, started building a dam closer to Port Maitland. The British Army protested, and they started building it 5 miles up the stream, and they built it right here. This is Grand River, the lower level. There are remnants of the feeder canal left in Dunnville, but it's not being fed by Grand River anymore. In case you're wondering what the streets of Dunville looked like decades ago, you can look at this old photo on this building. Absalom Shade, one of the two founders of Galt, today's Cambridge, also founded a Grand River Navigation Company. That company made it possible for ships from Upper Grand River, places like Galt, to come here to the port of Dunnville, get onto the feeder canal, connect to the Welland Canal in Grand Junction, and be connected to the rest of the world. Yeah, the Grand River Navigation Company went bankrupt because they couldn't maintain the Grand River. Grand River was always changing. They always had to keep digging. And eventually, all that was not feasible, profitable, when everything was connected by railways. Dunnville Post Office. Somebody's building. Ships from the upper Grand River could enter feeder canal here. The ships from Lake Erie could enter the feeder canal extension in Port Maitland. The last ship that used the feeder canal to sail to the Welland Canal went through here in 1908. And since then, Dunville is no longer a port, but became a commercial center for local farming. I believe, I could be wrong, this used to be where Vlasic pickles were made. I could be wrong. And this Tim Hortons, of course, is always full of motorcycles of different kinds, because this is a nice riding area. I think this used to be Queen Hotel or something like that. I remember I've been there before. With a dam, or weir, elevating the side of Grand River. And mind you, some farms were flooded. The Welland Canal Company had to pay compensation for that. A lot of native Canadian farms got flooded along Grand River. Giant fish. Catfish. This is Dunnville Airfield, airport now. This is where Royal Canadian Air Force was training the pilots during World War II. Look at the flags. Canadian, British, Australian, New Zealand, and American.